She's gone.
This is the critical moment.
For 17 days.
I started to think no one was looking.
She's gone.
No idea where I am.
Pushing through thorns and spikes.
My clothes are shredded.
In a dense rainforest.
It starts cutting me.
There are snakes, there are spiders, and there are crocodiles.
With nothing to eat.
The bites, the cuts. I was stark naked. It's pitch black. I'm lost and I'm starving. It's my kids. My body's just in shutdown mode.
She may never be found.
But thanks to an amazing will to live.
This girl is strong.
He didn't give up on me.
I knew she was alive.
Get up. Only you can do it.
On the 17th day,
Incredibly,
I wasn't in a good way,
Shannon survived.
but I was alive.
It's just amazing.
It's good to be back. I love this.
wow, it's quite a beautiful spot.
Yeah. Was.
Yeah, not beautiful to you anymore.
No. I'll never forget this place.
Shannon Fraser and her partner Heath Cassidy are taking us back to the place where Shannon came so close to dying. Bring back some memories.
Does.
That she's alive today is a surprise to everyone except Heath.
This girl is strong, I'm telling you.
We're heading for the Golden Hole Reserve. Looks like a lovely spot. A popular fishing spot just north of Innisfail in far north Queensland. So where's the watering hole from here?
It's just down here.
It's a tiny patch of paradise, surrounded by some of Australia's most inhospitable rainforest and deadly creatures.
Got big crocs on there too, so there's crocs.
So you have to be careful.
You have to be very careful.
Heath's a local lad. He grew up here. The 41-year-old sugarcane worker met Shannon back in 2006 when she moved north from New South Wales. Heath is like a stepdad to her 3 children, Jacob, Takira, and India.
He's my world. He is. And he didn't give up on me.
6 weeks ago, their world very nearly came to an end. It's early Sunday morning, and Shannon, Heath, and a mate of his come here for a fish and a swim. And you were relaxing?
I was downloading music on the phones, but the phones died. That's when I got bored.
It's 11 a.m. and Shannon is tired, hungry, and she tells Heath she wants to go home. But the 2 boys, they're fishing. So Shannon and Heath, they have a blue. Heath walks off in that direction. Shannon grabs her towel and heads deeper into the bush to cool off.
I just didn't tell anyone where I was going.
There was a lot of media speculation while you were lost.
Yeah.
Did you have any drugs? 2 days?
No.
Okay, so you're just tired.
Just tired. Tired, cranky.
Wandered off. So you fell asleep?
Yeah, I fell asleep.
This is the critical moment. Shannon wakes on dusk. She's half asleep and the light, it's fading fast. She misses the only track back to the reserve and instead heads deeper into the forest. This is the exact point she becomes lost.
We've come around and just looked around the whole park area and I couldn't see her.
Shannon! Shannon!
By now, Heath has been calling out for Shannon for hours.
Shannon!
She's gone.
She's gone.
Shannon!
My heart started beating very fast. I sort of got into a panic.
Shannon!
I just couldn't believe that she was gone.
He looked for 3 hours, then called the police. The search begins. It's day 1. How worried were you at this point?
Oh, very worried. Very. I didn't know what to think.
Shannon is well and truly lost. The battery on her phone is flat. She can't ring for help, and the bush is so dense she can't find her bearings.
And that's when I realised I'm in trouble because it starts cutting me.
Vines and thorns.
But I still keep walking through it.
And you know that country
Yeah,
better than anybody. How difficult is it to walk around in there?
it is very difficult. You're going to get cut
From thorns.
From thorns.
Spines.
Yeah, it could take your eye out, or it'll rip flesh out of you and it'll draw blood.
From above, it looks impassable. Down below, it is impenetrable. Imagine it, if you can. You're desperate to get out, desperate to find help. You're panicking, rushing, pushing through thorns and spikes. There are snakes, there are spiders, and there are crocodiles. Now imagine all that, and then close your eyes, because at night time, it is pitch black.
Don't like the dark as it is.
Fearing that being close to water meant being close to crocodiles, Shannon kept heading inland. Later that night, it began to pour. She was cold, soaked through, and her clothes were being ripped to shreds. So you walked right through the night,
I walked
12
through
hours.
the night, yeah. My clothes are shredded, and my clothes are saturated from it raining. I actually take my clothes off.
Everything pretty much ripped off you.
Yeah. I was stark naked.
In the jungle, Shannon was naked and afraid. And at home, her two little girls, Takira and India, were just as scared.
We thought she's gone. We don't have a mum now.
Early next morning, her son Jacob was one of the first to help with the search for his mum.
What can you tell me? What have you heard? I was heard Mum went missing, so I come down here with Heath and help look for her, but couldn't find her.
As the crow flies, Shannon was closer than anyone realised. But in this dense and hostile jungle, she was a world away from help. The noise of the creek drowned out her cries and those of the search team. Do you have any idea where you are?
I have no idea where I am. Everyone was saying, I was silly and I didn't know which way I was going. It's hard to tell. And I'm distressed. I'm lost. I'm upset. He hasn't found me yet. It's his fault I'm lost. It's not my fault.
She makes everyone smile. She's always happy. She never has a frown on her face, and yeah, she just loves being around us.
Family means everything to Shannon. A big woman with a big heart. She was always hinting to Heath that they should get married. Tell me about the proposal.
Oh, the proposal, yeah.
2 days before she vanished, it was Shannon who popped the question to Heath.
I asked him because I was sick of waiting for him to ask me. So
Decided to take the initiative.
yes, I took the initiative.
She said, I can't wait for you, Cassidy, so I'm proposing to you. So I said, okay. So what do you reckon? I was like, oh, yeah. And she's going, no, give me an answer. So, but yeah, that Friday I did say yeah. And yeah.
Like you said, she's a strong woman.
Yes.
And she needed to be, because the bush up here is deadly. The berries are poisonous. The plants and vines, razor sharp. And then there's the wildlife.
The March flies, they tortured me day in and day out, covered in bites from head to toe from them. Leeches were pretty bad.
Giant cassowaries, spiders, venomous snakes, and big crocs. There are lots of things to be afraid of up here, but only one thing to be terrified of. They are in the waterways and they line the banks. And Shannon knows if she comes across one this size, she may never be found.
Don't want to be anywhere near the water. One time when I was crossing the rocky water, baby crocodile done that little squeal it does for its mum. And I fled. I've never moved so fast.
Thought Mum was coming.
From day one, I thought that she was in trouble.
Acting Superintendent Rhys Newton led the police and SES search for Shannon.
This is Golden Hole where we are now, and generally the search area was through there.
Early on day 2, he requested a helicopter with thermal imaging in the hope of spotting her through the dense canopy, if in fact she is still alive. Did you hear any of the search teams?
I thought I heard some choppers in the first couple of days, but I couldn't get out for them to see me.
Expecting that Shannon would most likely follow the creek downstream, the police and SES concentrated their search here, east of Golden Hole Reserve, heading towards the coast. But Shannon did the unexpected. Seeking higher ground, she headed north to Broken Nose Mountain.
While I kept walking up, I thought I could hear like a highway. It was like I could hear cars or something, but obviously it was noises in the bushes. But I thought that there's a highway or a lookout or something.
But it's the worst possible decision because it's taking her away from the searchers and into even more remote jungle. Her thongs have broken. She's barefoot. She drinks sparingly and only running water.
Saw berries and stuff up there and just didn't touch them because I didn't know what was poisonous or not.
When did the hunger pains kick in?
It was about day 7 that, my stomach started hurting, that, I was that hungry.
The days pass slowly. The nights are a nightmare.
They were the scariest because it's pitch black. You can't even see the stars. That's how dark the jungle is. I don't know if they were rats or something, but there's always a rustling in the bushes, and sometimes I'd be just that tired from walking every day that I would just try to fall asleep. I'd try to fall asleep just as the sun was going down, just so I didn't have to see the dark. But I'd always wake up early hours, and I'd just have to lay there till the sun came up and the noises stopped. Usually having a cry, because I want to go home. I cried for my dad a lot when I was out there. It's my family. It's my kids.
By now, her children are thinking of what life will be like without Mum.
It was going to be a disaster because then we'll have to grow up without a mum, and she wouldn't be there to help us go through hard things, and if we ever had babies, she wouldn't be the grandmother for them if she had gone. And
So this is my youngest girl, seeing pictures of her as a baby. And I just knew she was the other two are a bit older. I knew she was distressed. I knew she'd be taking it the hardest that I hadn't come home. The other two kind of gang up on her. So Me and her gang up on them. She's my baby. Yeah.
How concerned are you about Shannon's safety?
I'm extremely concerned. I haven't seen her for a week now.
7 days after she vanished, Shannon's mother, Deirdre, fronts the media. For her, Shannon was no longer a missing persons case.
And is it unusual for her not to have made contact with you?
Oh, very unusual. She wouldn't leave her kids for this long. She'd contact me or her brother or someone.
And she has her suspicions.
It's only speculation at this point, but I think there's been foul play.
Did her family think that you may have been involved in her disappearance?
You could just feel that they pretty much thinking that way, that I've done something.
How upsetting was that for you?
Very upsetting. I was in and out of interviews with the police.
What sort of questions were they asking you?
What we did that night before, who we met, have she's got any enemies, have we got any enemies?
I went along that creek, searching all back this area. That's where we thought she was.
So the people suspected you?
Yeah.
But you thought she was still alive?
I thought she was still alive.
Heath never gives up.
Come around here at night time, shine their torches, singing out her name. Mostly all night.
But I still knew about her. Still didn't.
He never stops looking. Did the police suspect him at any point?
Everyone that had contact with him had no reason to doubt what Heath was telling us was the truth.
Did a lot of soul searching. Still praying to get out to see my kids again. Little deals I'm making with God to let me out.
Did you have any songs that were playing in your mind?
Yes, I did. I don't know the name of it, but it's the walking through the desert with a horse with no name.
Oh, God.
I know, I hate it too. But that constantly came into my head when I was walking. So I guess now that's my theme song.
Almost 2 weeks in, and Shannon makes the decision that will ultimately save her life. She decides to face her fear of crocs, return to the creek, and swim downstream.
I get in the water and I kind of glide without kicking my legs. I just don't want to rattle the water up too much. Heath told me that it's like sound waves to them in the water.
It's day 12, and for Shannon, it's been excruciating, but the worst is yet to come. She thinks she will be safe if she swims to that rock.
Although I don't like the idea of spending the night on the water, I've been in the water all day and I'm tired. So I jump on a rock and the next morning I'm menstruating. So therefore, I now definitely do not want to get back in the water. I think blood and crocodiles, and I sit there. And I sit there for the 3 days that I have it.
On the rock?
On the rock.
Surrounded by water?
Surrounded by water. It's burning hot and there is no shade whatsoever. And I can feel myself burning on the rock. Everywhere I sit on the rock's hot. But I'd take my chances on the rock than in the water.
For 3 whole days on that rock. Mm-hmm. Still no food.
No, and I'm burnt. I'm burnt to my body is. I can feel it's burnt.
By day 15, the search for Shannon is suspended. She leaves the rock and gets back into the creek. She hasn't eaten since she went missing.
Pretty tired and weak from not eating.
She's losing hope, but Heath continues to search and refuses to give up.
It's a photo I take with me every day. I knew she was alive. And I could feel it. It's the reason why I could feel her heartbeat. She's gonna end up in my heart.
I think you should hold on to that. You slept with the photo?
Yeah, a few times. So I mean, I started creasing it.
Was there a point when you thought it's too much?
Actually, day 16, I sat down on the ground that morning and I said, stuff it. I can't be bothered. I'm not getting out. I'm gonna die up here. Something told me that get up, only you can do it. And I got up and I walked all that day. And late afternoon I found some pink ribbon things in the tree.
The pink ribbons have been left by searchers to mark where they've been and help them trace their way back. The ribbons are Shannon's first contact with the outside world since she disappeared. Near them, she finds a fertiliser bag, which she uses that night as a mat and the next morning to cover herself. Following the pink ribbons will lead her to safety.
I probably could have came out on the Tuesday night actually, but I was that tired. I laid down and had a sleep late afternoon.
It's early in the morning on the 17th day. This is the very path that Shannon was walking when, for the first time since she was lost, she sees open space.
I followed them pink stickers and I walked straight back out to where I'd gone in. But I didn't know if I felt more stupid.
Still no clothes?
No clothes, just my fertiliser bag.
You must have been quite a sight.
When I ran down, I saw the one car in the car park. But before I got to it, I stopped because I didn't want to scare the driver. Because I was quite the sight. And I did look like Jungle Jane.
What did he do when he saw you?
I yelled out, help me, help me. And he just opened his door and he just said, everybody's looking for you. You got to get in.
Shannon's injuries are extensive. Her sunburn, horrific. She's taken to Innisfail Hospital where her family is waiting for her.
They all come run over, but I started screaming, don't touch me, don't touch me. My body was on fire. I was blistered. They couldn't touch me.
When I seen her back, it was just, it looked so painful. Her skin was just peeling.
It wasn't just the sunburn, or was it?
No.
Yeah. What else was?
The bites, the cuts. All my cuts were infected.
like it was different, and me and Kira was like, we're in a different room. Yeah, this is the wrong patient.
She didn't look like Mum, did she?
Yeah, when we stared into her eyes, we realised that it was actually her, and one part of our body was saying it wasn't, and the other part was saying it was, and I kind of catched on to the part where she was and realised that it was her.
I went in and seen her. Oh. She's like a war woman. She had dreadlocks, and it took me a couple of minutes to realise it was her. You know, she's lost so much weight in her face, and she looked so different.
What was that moment like when Heath came in to see you for the first time?
It's going to sound quite cruel, but he was crying. But I was eating my soup, so I was more worried about the soup.
She said she was glad to see you, but she didn't want to stop eating the soup.
Didn't blame her. I was just hoping she didn't eat me next.
This is Shannon before. This is Shannon after.
When I got to the hospital, they weighed me and they estimated I lost about 16.9 kilos in the 17 days. Yeah, I've got a lot of shards.
Apart from her feet, Shannon is recovering well, though slowly.
So these are still just the cuts, bruises?
Yep, bites, swelling from the infected cuts.
I think it's time for you to head to the spa.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I bet you are.
I can't wait to see what they can do with this hair, seeing as I've cut all my hair off.
Pampering complete. It's time for the big reveal.
I can't even recognise myself. You look beautiful. What do you think?
With the makeup?
You won't ruin the makeup.
17 days lost in the bush and 17 kilos lighter, Shannon feels like a new woman. But the question remains, will Heath now make her an honest woman?
Well, I have to marry her. I think she's waiting for me to marry her. So, yeah.
I don't think you say no to a woman like that.
No. Or else you know, get me in a headlock or something.
I feel so relieved that she's back, and it's just amazing. It's a miracle.
I'm just happy I'm home. I'm home with my family. Couldn't ask for anything more than that. All my wishes came true, so I love you. I feel like I've grown a bit wiser. I don't know if I've aged a bit in there too. Just won't take life for granted again. Life's too short.